यस, गुड मॉर्निंग दोस्तों, गुड मॉर्निंग। क्या हाल चाल और बवाल आप लोगों का? आई होप सो एवरीवन इज गुड, डूइंग फैंटेस्टिक। जोरदार हो, जबरदस्त हो, शानदार हो, खतरनाक हो, मजे में हो। सभी लोगों को लिंक भेज दीजिए। आप लोग भी आपके इनफॉर्मल ग्रुप में लिंक भेज दीजिए ताकि सभी लोग ज्वाइन कर पाए। हेलो दोस्तों, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग। सर आप पढ़ाओगे? आप? यस, मैं इंग्लिश पढ़ा रहा हूँ आपको। मैं इंग्लिश पढ़ा रहा हूँ, लेकिन फिर पास फेल होने की कोई गारंटी नहीं है मेरे पास दोस्त। मॉक टेस्ट का रिजल्ट कैसे पता चलेगा सर? बेटा इंस्टीट्यूट आंसर्स आंसर्स बताएंगे आपको। हेलो निधि, पप्पा की परी, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग। जल्दी आ जाओ बेटा, जल्दी आ जाओ। अच्छा, आप आपके ग्रुप में भी डाल दीजिए, जल्दी से लिंक डाल दीजिए। सर बीच में से ही सर्वर डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया मेरा। आप ले रहे हो कम्युनिकेशन का मैराथन? यस, मैं ले रहा हूँ। मैं बोला यार देखो, इकोनॉमिक्स में पढ़ा देता हूँ, लॉ में पढ़ा देता हूँ। हाँ, अब बचा आपका कम्युनिकेशन, तो मैं बोला वो भी मैं ही ले लेता हूँ। यहाँ दिख नहीं रहा है वीडियो आपका, पर कमेंट दिख जाएंगे आपको। सर मैंने एग्जाम दे दिया, लेकिन अभी तक रिजल्ट नहीं आया। रिजल्ट बेटा तुरंत नहीं आएगा, इट विल टेक टाइम बड़ी, पेशेंस रखिए। सर आज मॉक टेस्ट था बट मेरा खुला ही नहीं। तो पार्थ बेटा, इसका मतलब है ना आपका सिस्टम प्रॉपर नहीं है, तो आपको सेटअप करना पड़ेगा। एक तो नेट कनेक्शन आपके पास अच्छा चाहिए, लैपटॉप या आपके पास डेस्कटॉप जो है वो आपका अच्छे से होना चाहिए बेटा। सर आप पढ़ा रहे हो, आपको पढ़ाना आता है? यस बेटा, मैं इंग्लिश पढ़ा लेता हूँ ना, इंग्लिश पढ़ा लेता हूँ मैं। पता नहीं क्या आपको? यस वरत। सर मुझे रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है ना सुप्रिया? ये रिकॉर्डेड होगा अवेलेबल, टेंशन ना लो, रिकॉर्डेड अवेलेबल होगा आपका, निश्चिंत रहिए आप। चलिए, आई थिंक वी शुड स्टार्ट। तो दोस्तों, जैसे कि मैंने बताया था आपको, पहले अपना डिस्कस हो चुका है कि आज हम लोग करने वाले हैं किस चीज का मैराथन? बिजनेस कम्युनिकेशन का मैराथन। उसमें जो बेसिकली बिजनेस कम्युनिकेशन में भी जो बेसिकली फर्स्ट 3 चैप्टर है एंड द लास्ट वन है ना, फर्स्ट 3 चैप्टर जो प्योरली इंग्लिश का जो चैप्टर है एंड द लास्ट वन जो वाला चैप्टर है, वो आज होने वाला है आपका। बाकी जो बिजनेस कम्युनिकेशन के मैराथन है उसका लिंक आपको आ गया होगा, बिकॉज मोदी सर इज नॉट फीलिंग वेल, उनकी तबीयत थोड़ी सी डाउन हो रखी है यार, और उसकी वजह से वो लेक्चर ले नहीं पाए थे। तो मैंने वो लिंक भी भिजवा दिया आपको, मैंने आपको लिंक भी भिजवा दी है, ठीक है ना? सर बहुत डर लग रहा है मुझे मॉक टेस्ट का। अबे डरने की क्या बात है, बहुत पढ़ाई की है हमने, निश्चिंत रहिए आप, सब अच्छे से हो जाएगा। चलिए, स्टार्ट करते हैं। मनीषा मैम जो है, शी इज टेकिंग केयर ऑफ योर इंग्लिश पोर्शन, है ना, और उनका इंग्लिश का वास्ट एक्सपीरियंस है, नियर अराउंड 5 to 7 years से वो कॉर्पोरेट ट्रेनिंग भी दे रहे हैं, सॉफ्ट स्किल डेवलपमेंट में भी काम कर रहे हैं, मतलब इंग्लिश में तो एकदम ही सुपर कमांड है उनका। तो वो आपका फर्स्ट 3 चैप्टर एंड द लास्ट चैप्टर वो टेक केयर करने वाले हैं। तो आपको ध्यान रखना है कि ये मैराथन लेक्चर्स है, तो कॉपरेट करते हुए चलना है, बिल्कुल भी फालतू के क्वेश्चंस नहीं पूछने कि सर मेरा आईडी यूजर नेम कहाँ है, वो कहाँ है, वो कहाँ है। अब उसका उस चीज़ का डिस्कशन मैं आप लोगों के साथ या तो इवनिंग में जूम मीटिंग लेके कर लूंगा, कि आपका जिनका मॉक टेस्ट नहीं हो पाया उनका वो डिस्कशन मैं अलग से सेपरेटली कर लूंगा। तो मैम को उस चीज़ के लिए परेशान नहीं करना दोस्तों। एंड मैंने आप लोगों की बहुत तारीफ की है मैम को, मतलब हमारे बच्चे बहुत अच्छे हैं, हमारे बच्चे आपको बिल्कुल तकलीफ नहीं देंगे, तो वो जो मैंने बोला है ना उसको गलत मत कर देना। सर इकोनॉमिक्स में ज़्यादा डर लग रहा है बेटा, मैं जितना करवाया हूँ उतना कर लीजिए, मोर देन इनफ है। सर बहुत ईजी क्वेश्चन है टेस्ट के, ठीक है। एनीवेज चलिए, विदाउट वेस्टिंग एनी मूवमेंट, अब ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लेता हूँ मैं आपको। यस मैम, इट्स ऑल योर्स, अब आप टेक केयर करिएगा। बच्चे हमारे थोड़े परेशान करते हैं वैसे।
Is this right? I'm not comfortable. ऐसा करो।
ये ऐसे ही है, इस तरह से।
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank you, the sincerity that you guys have shown. आप इतने ज़्यादा punctual हो, इतने ज़्यादा interested हो growth के लिए आपकी life में, ये सबसे बड़ी बात है. So everyone, good morning. I hope you all are doing absolutely fine. And let's start with the most important topic. We can say most important topic of our life actually, because it all sums up to communication, right? हम हिंदी में बात करें, इंग्लिश में बात करें, मराठी में बात करें, हर एक चीज़ अगर आप कम्युनिकेट ही ठीक से नहीं कर पाओगे तो आप एग्जाम्स कैसे लिखोगे, आप दुनिया को फेस कैसे करोगे, आप कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड में जाओगे कैसे. तो ऐसे काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें हैं जो आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे. सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट ये है कि कौन सी लैंग्वेज ऐसी है जो हमें ज़िंदगी में बहुत ज़्यादा अचीवमेंट के लिए हेल्प करेगी. एंड आई थिंक द बेस्ट थिंग टुडे इज़ दैट यू गाइज हैव शोन टाइम. आप लोगों ने सबने टाइम दिया है हमें. इस टाइम का पूरा फ़ायदा हम उठाएंगे एंड आई मेक श्योर दैट आपके जितने भी क्वेश्चंस होंगे उसके आंसर्स आपको मिलेंगे. ये सारे क्वेश्चंस, ये सारा कंटेंट आज मैं जो सिखाने वाली हूँ ये आपके एग्जाम्स में आने वाले हैं. एंड ये सिर्फ इस एग्ज़ाम तक ही नहीं है, ये आपके लाइफ रिलेटेड चीज़ें भी इसमें डिस्कस होने वाली है कि एग्जैक्टली अपने लिए इंग्लिश क्यों ज़रूरी है, कम्युनिकेशन क्यों ज़रूरी है. सो एवरीबडी गुड टू गो? से यस. You can type it. If you want to, you can definitely type it. Great, great, great. I can see a lot of comments also. Thank you everyone. Good morning. So, okay, let's directly come to the point and let's discuss about grammar. Grammar ये चीज़ क्या होती है exactly? What is grammar यार? Grammar हिंदी में भी होता है, मराठी में भी होता है, इंग्लिश में भी होता है. स्कूल डेज में भी हमें ग्रामर सिखाया गया था, बट आई एम वेरी श्योर यू नो लाइक ये चीज़ें हमने ज़्यादा ध्यान नहीं दिया. एंड एक चीज़ है, जितने ज़्यादा हम इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल में पढ़े हैं उतने कम मार्क्स हमें इंग्लिश में मिले. राइट और रॉन्ग? राइट, डेफिनेटली. दैट्स व्हाट आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे कि ग्रामर और उसका फ़ायदे क्या है एंड इट्स यूसेज. आई होप एवरीबडी हैज़ द कॉन्टेंट इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू स्टिक टू द कॉन्टेंट दैट इज़ बीन गिवन टू अस. आपको और मुझे जो कंटेंट दिया गया है हम उसी के ऊपर निर्भर रख के हम उसी के ऊपर काम करेंगे आज. ठीक है? glad to see that a lot of students are commenting. Very good. I want this enthusiasm till the end of the session and I promise you आज आप बहुत सारा नॉलेज लेके जाओगे when it comes to business communication. Okay? सबसे पहले ग्रामर क्या चीज़ होती है. यहाँ पर वो लोग बोल रहे हैं कि इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज फॉलोज अ सेट ऑफ रूल्स लाइक ऑल द अदर लैंग्वेजेस. राइट? We have Marwadi, we have Gujarati, we have Marathi, we have Hindi. सारे लैंग्वेज में ग्रामर होना ही होना है. विदाउट ग्रामर एनी लैंग्वेज इज इनकम्प्लीट. क्योंकि या तो हम ठीक से बोल नहीं पाएंगे, ठीक है, और या तो हम समझ नहीं पाएंगे कि आगे वाले को बात कैसे करनी है. सो द वेरी फर्स्ट थिंग इन ग्रामर दैट वी कैन टॉक अबाउट इज द पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच. आई एम वेरी श्योर ये कंसेप्ट हमने स्कूल डेज में भी बहुत ज़्यादा सुना था. पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच, राइट? पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच एग्जैक्टली है क्या? सो if I come down, you can see words are divided into 8 classes according to the work they do in a sentence. They are as follows. The very first thing that we are going to discuss is about noun. Second is pronoun, adjectives, verb, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. So these are the 8 parts of speech which collectively helps us in communicating really very well. So today I'm really very excited to be a part of this session with a topic which is very near to my heart. Okay? So let's come to the very first point, that is noun. What is that first parts of speech जो हमें noun की दुनिया में पूरी तरह से अच्छे से समझाएगी कि parts of speech में ये 8 aspects क्यों important है. Okay? So the very first is noun. They say a noun is a naming word. It names somebody or something. Like for example हम बोल सकते हैं Supriya has gone to the garden. यहाँ पे noun क्या है? Name. सुप्रिया का नाम. हम बचपन में वो गेम्स खेलते थे ना, नेम, प्लेस, एनिमल, थिंग. सो एनीथिंग, चाहे वो नाम हो, चाहे वो जगह का नाम हो, चाहे वो किसी चीज़ का नाम हो, चाहे वो किसी एनिमल का नाम हो, राइट? एनी नेम इज कॉल्ड एज अ नाउन. लेट मी गिव यू एन एग्जाम्पल. The car makes a lot of noise. And also one more example is Rahul took the dog to the park. Look at the example above. A noun is a name of a person, animal, place and thing. So right away we have all the examples over here. पर्सन का नाम है राहुल, एनिमल का नाम है डॉग, और प्लेस का नाम है पार्क, और थिंग का नाम है कार. कार is a thing, right? It is a thing. And on the other side, they are also saying or idea. For example, it is noise. Noise means आवाज. That is an idea. Okay? So when we say like there are nouns, there are pronouns, there are interjections, there are conjunctions, हर किसी के एक सब पार्ट्स होते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल काइंड्स ऑफ नाउन का हम डिस्कशन अभी जस्ट करेंगे. 1 second. Kinds of noun. Noun may be divided into 2 types. First is common noun and second is proper noun. Okay? So common noun exactly होता क्या है? They say nouns may be divided into 2 aspects. First is common noun and second is pronoun. Common nouns are the names given in common to all the persons. For example, all these people are going to Shirdi. Okay? All these people are going to Shirdi. Over here what we have said? People. People में बहुत सारी चीजें ऑलरेडी उसमें आ जाती है. ठीक है, बहुत सारे लोग उसमें आ जाते हैं. On the other side we have proper nouns. Okay, proper nouns are the names of persons, places or things. For example, India, Delhi, January, ये सारी चीजें जो है ये एक प्रॉपर नाउन में है. ठीक है, दिल्ली को हम ये भी कह सकते हैं इट्स अ कैपिटल सिटी ऑफ इंडिया. So over there it comes as capital. Then is collective noun. Common nouns include another class known as collective noun. A collective noun is the names of people, animal, things. For example, batch, company. कंपनी में बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं, राइट? उस कंपनी के अंदर के जो लोग हैं, अगर हम एक एक का नाम लेंगे तो बोलते हैं नाउन. बट अदरवाइज अगर हम कलेक्टिवली बात कर रहे हैं, लाइक यूनिवर्सिटी, यूनिवर्सिटी में बहुत सारे बच्चे होते हैं, राइट? On the other side, we have examples like crowd. Crowd में हर किसी का अगर नाम लेंगे तो वो होगा noun. But हर किसी को जमा करके अगर एक जन से as if हम एक जन से बात कर रहे हैं तो उसे हम कहते हैं collective noun, which is called as crowd. Okay? Any questions till here? Anybody have certain questions? You guys can please discuss with me. Okay. Then we are going to come down to pronouns. Okay. Now noun we've seen collective nouns, proper nouns, common nouns. Now we are going to come on to the aspects of pronouns. What exactly is a pronoun? The pronoun are used in place of noun. For example, Manisha has gone to the garden. Next sentence, again, I will not repeat, right? Manisha is drinking tea, Manisha is having ice cream, Manisha has gone here, Manisha has gone there, right? So, Manisha के नाम की जगह जो हम word लगाते हैं, उसे कहते हैं pronoun. Like, for example, Manisha is gone to the garden. She is going to drink tea. She had her lunch on time. Are you understanding? ठीक है? तो उस चीज को हम बोलते हैं pronouns. Like, pronouns also has several kinds of sub-nouns. Like, for example, personal pronoun, to represent a person or thing, right? For example, is personal pronoun हम किसको बोलते हैं? I, we, you, she, he. किसी के name, place, animal, thing की जगह अगर आप कोई दूसरा word डालोगे तो आप डालोगे pronoun, because हर जगह हमेशा nouns use नहीं होते हैं. Then is relative pronouns. The most common relative pronoun are whom, which, that. हम अगर किसी को बता रहे हैं कि ये चीज़ हमें करनी है, वो चीज़ हमें करनी है, ऐसा है ये चीज़, वैसा है वो चीज़, अगर हम रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं किसी को तो फिर वो होता है whom, which, that. ओके? अगर हम किसी को डायरेक्ट कर रहे हैं किसी चीज़ के प्रति. A relative pronoun acts as a pronoun and as a conjunction at the same time. Conjunction का मतलब क्या होता है? This is a boy who saved the life. Okay? So this, when we say this, it is a personal pronoun. But is the boy who saved my life? Who saved my life? Okay? तो यहाँ पे क्या लिखा था? Who. Who का मतलब क्या होता है? Relative pronoun. Relative pronoun. Then we have possessive pronouns. These show possession. For example, mine, ours, yours, their, its, her. अगर हम किसी का राइट बोल सकते हैं, बता रहे हैं, या किसी को हम बोल सकते हैं हु इज द ओनर ऑफ इट, किसके पास उसका पोजेशन है, तो वो है पोजेसिव प्रोनाउन. एवरीबडी विद मी? Please type in yes ma'am, no ma'am. If you're there with me, please type yes ma'am, so that I don't rush up with the portion, assuming that you already know. Arpita Banerjee says yes ma'am. Okay, Rajiv is saying yes. Supriya is saying yes. Gauri Kate is saying yes. Shivam Jha is saying yes. Good, 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 good. Very good. Then we have Devyani saying yes. Isha is saying yes. Good, good, good. I wanted to hear this only. Good. Okay. Any questions? Of course, we will discuss them very soon. But first, let me just go through some common aspects or concepts so that your foundation is clear and you very well understand what it is, right? Okay. Then is the very third parts of speech is adjectives. What exactly is adjectives? A word used to describe or point out a person, animal, place or thing which the noun names, or to tell the number and quantity is called an adjective. For example, Rani is a clever girl. Now Rani is a noun, but what kind of a girl is Rani? The question that we ask is clever girl. What kind of a girl she is? She is a clever girl. So over here the adjective is clever. Then we have he gave me 6 books. Okay. How many books did he give you? 6. So over here the adjective is 6. Then we have 2 or more words can be joined with a hyphen to form a compound adjective. For example, government finance project. When we say government oriented college, right? So what we do is government hyphen, वो जो dash होता है उसे हम hyphen बोलते हैं, right? Then we come to the very fourth parts of speech, that is verbs. Now what is verb? A verb is a word that tells or asserts something about a person or a thing. Verb comes from Latin verbum meaning a word. It is so called because it is the most important word in a sentence. Let's see the examples of verb now. A verb may tell us what a person or thing does, as Rohit runs. The bell rings. What is the bell doing? The bell is ringing. So over here the verb is rings. Rohit runs. What is Rohit doing? He is running. So over here the verb is runs. Then we have what is done to a person or thing. For example, Ram is beaten. Okay, what is Ram done? What has happened to Ram? He is beaten. Okay. What a person or a thing is. The boy is hurt. The chair is broken. What is the chair? It's broken. I'm feeling happy. What am I feeling? I'm feeling happy. So over here the verb is happy. Hence a verb used to tell or assert something about some person or a thing. ठीक है? Guys, जो comments आपके हैं, I would appreciate if it is only and only around the topics that I am discussing. I understand you have a lot of concern when it comes to score, results, mock interviews and everything. Please, let's just have our entire focus in this session. Okay? Definitely, whatever questions and everything you have, you can ask them, your respective sirs, as and when. But right now, I would really appreciate अगर आप पूरा का पूरा session का ध्यान हमारे तरफ दे, इस topic की तरफ दे, ठीक है? Then we have the 5th topic is known as adverbs. Now, what is an adverb? Exactly, what is an adverb? Adverb, while adjectives qualify or add to the meaning of nouns, adverbs modify the meaning not only of verb but also of adjectives, prepositions, conjunctions, etc. We are definitely going to discuss about prepositions and conjunctions, but right now the following sentences illustrate the varied use of adverbs. So the first is, small investors find it very difficult to invest wisely. Okay? Small investors find it very difficult to invest wisely. So over here, what is very difficult to invest? Wisely. Then is the first adverb used modifies the adjective difficult, and the second adverb wisely modifies the verb invest. So in this single sentence, there are 2 adverbs. Like first is difficult, and the second one is wisely. I hope everybody is with me. Okay. The CEO is an exceptionally sharp manager. Okay. The adverb exceptionally modifies the adjective sharp. Okay. So there are two things over here. The adverb exceptionally. First word is exceptionally modifies the adjective sharp. Then is the cash counter is right behind you. The adverb right modifies the preposition behind. So where is the cash counter? It is right behind you. So right is the adverb. Then we have given this book to you only because you are a good reviewer. The adverb only modifies the conjunction because. Okay? It is joining two sentences. First is we have given this book to you only, and then you are a good reviewer. In between we have put because. Okay? Then is preposition. So here we have prepositions. What exactly is a preposition? A preposition by definition is placed before a noun, okay, or its equivalent in order to show its relationship in terms of time, place, etc. The space above the room houses the conference faculty. The preposition above explains the relationship between the room and the conference facility. For example, there are hardly any rules governing the use of prepositions. Some people feel that it is inelegant to put them in the end of the sentence since they are basically used as link words. However, as Fowler points out, almost all our great writers have allowed themselves to end a sentence or a clause with a preposition. The thumb rule is that the sentence should read well. Over here, the thumb rule is that the space above the room houses the conference facility. यानी कि एक पूरे sentence में पूरा का पूरा clear हो रहा है. I can still see some students up again and again आपके results और portion वगैरह ये सारी चीज़ों से बहुत ज़्यादा concerns लग रहे हो. I think right now let's focus on the content. It is very important for us to understand what we are learning, because ऐसा time वापस आएगा नहीं. आपको अगर कोई भी questions भी रहेंगे तो हम definitely discuss करेंगे. Say yes ma'am if you are with me please. If you guys are with me, say yes ma'am. Everybody with me? Okay, Rajiv. Yes, Faizan. We have Devyani, we have Supriya, we have Anjali. Okay, okay. Good amount of yes, ma'am. Very good amount. बहुत अच्छी बात है, बहुत अच्छी बात है. Come on, everyone. Please be with me. This is a very important session for you. ये session आपके लिए बहुत ज़्यादा productivity लाएगा when it comes to English language. और ये language रह के सीखा ही नहीं जाती है. तो एक ही बार में पूरा फ़ायदा उठाइए इस session का. जो भी questions वगैरह है हम discuss करेंगे. I promise you that. I just want you guys to be completely with me. Okay? Okay. Good, good, good. Now we have the seventh parts of speech. That is conjunctions, join words, or even sentences conveying related ideas. Two commonly used conjunctions are add, and, but. Again, दो sentences को अगर कोई चीज़ जोड़ती है, so that is and, but, which is called as a conjunction. We received your letter and telegram, but regret our inability to attend the meeting. देखो इस एक ही सेंटेंस में, एक ही बड़े सेंटेंस में दो सेंटेंसेस हमने बाहर निकाले हैं. सबसे पहला है we received your letter and, so the first conjunction is and, but, and telegram, but regret our inability to attend the meeting. Second one is but. तो यहाँ पे and भी sentence को जोड़ रहा है, but भी sentence को जोड़ रहा है. ठीक है? Then we have conjunctions may be used in pairs. For example, neither, nor, either, or, not only, but also, but, both, and, whether, or, etc. Such conjunctions are known as correlative conjunctions. They are called as correlative conjunctions, जिसमें हम ये words use करते हैं. She didn't come to the session. She neither come to the session nor she came to the event. For example, she neither came to the session nor did she come to the event. So ये neither और no and nor ये दोनों ही conjunctions है. ये दोनों ही conjunctions है. Then we have interjections. Interjections are words which are used in a sentence to express strong emotion or feeling. They may not form a part of its grammatical structure. Some of the common interjections are hi, alas, oh, wow, superb, wonderful. All these words are interjections in which you are expressing your feeling. You are expressing some things when it comes to and making someone understand. So the common interjections are hi, alas, oh. Then we have wonderful, we have beautiful. All these words that we use are precisely to express your feelings, your emotions. Okay? Then we have types of voices. What exactly is the type? Guys, we discussed about the parts of speech. Now we are coming to a point of types of voices. What exactly is a voice? We'll discuss it right away. Okay? As a general rule, we should use active voice in our sentence. Now, what exactly is active voice? Let's learn about it. Such sentences are shorter, direct, and empathetic. Direct in the sense to the point. Okay, for example, people place the order within 60 days of the receipt of the quotation. Within 60 days of the receipt of the quotation. So over here we can see it is to the point, that is 60 days, and it is direct. What we are talking about is the receipt of the quotation. Okay? Next example is an exception is however made when sending out negative messages or fixing responsibility. For example, out of the two responses given below, the latter is likely to be received better. Okay, the latter means second one, that is one of the two, यानी कि one or two. Latter कौन सा है इसमें? Two is the latter. Then you have we have failed to place the order in time. Unfortunately, the order has been delayed. It has been delayed. Then we have passive voice. Passive voice is also found more suitable while drafting legal formalities, as no identifiable subject can be mentioned. Now, what is passive voice? For example, follow the traffic rules while driving. Okay, this is active voice because we have said follow the traffic rules. But how? When? It is while driving. The traffic rules should be followed while driving. We can clearly see that it is a passive voice. The traffic rules should be followed while driving. See the difference between both. ऊपर वाला जो था, follow the traffic rules, it was completely active voice. Like for example, it was to the point. But passive voice क्या बोल रहा है? The traffic rules should be followed while driving. Okay, everybody. The passive voice is indirectly saying that we need to follow the traffic rules. Then is articles. I hope you all know about the articles, that is A, E, I, O, U. These are called as vowels. Now what exactly a vowel is, okay? We will come to it right away. Articles. The words or a or an and the are called as articles. See, the articles are a, an, and the. These are called as articles. They come before nouns. For example, a or an is called the indefinite article because it usually leaves indefinite the person or thing spoken of, as a doctor, that is any doctor. Okay, a doctor, that is any doctor. So doctor के पहले हमने किसका नाम रखा है? Okay, let me see the questions. Okay, okay, okay. You want examples? Okay. So a lot of students, they are saying you want examples which is out of the portion, out of the book, of course. ठीक है. So like for example, we have examples down which is bring me an apple. So what is an apple? Apple is a fruit. It is a fruit. तो मैंने जब कहा bring me an apple. Firstly, let me explain you A, E, I, O, U. These are the 5 vowels. जब ये किसी नेम प्लेस एनिमल थिंग में आते हैं तो इन ए ई आई ओ यू के आगे हम एन लगाते हैं. ओके, हम ऐसा नहीं बोल सकते अ एप्पल. वी कैन नॉट से अ आई. वी कैन नॉट से अ लायन. Okay, a lion we can because it is L. But what if we are saying about owl? So we'll say and owl is looking at you. And owl is looking at me. Okay, on the other side we also say that she is an honest girl. What is she? She is an honest girl. So honest की spelling चाहे HONEST है, but उसका जो pronunciation है वो honest, o से चालू हो रहा है. So o means o. Okay, so that is where before honest we will put an, an. Getting? Then we also have an example where they say like I don't have a couple of mangoes in my hand. Okay, and mangoes नहीं बोल सकते, right? We will say a mango, the mango. We won't say and mangoes because mangoes ये जो spelling है वो M है, वो M है. ठीक है. सो M जो है मैंगोज हम जो बोलते हैं उस रिलेटेड बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है कि हम मैंगोज की जगह अ लगाए, अ मैंगो, द मैंगो, और हम एन ना लगाए क्योंकि ए ई आई ओ यू में मैंगोज एम नहीं आता है. ठीक है. देन इज टेंसेस. वी विल कम टू टेंसेस. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल, we have 3 tenses that we can completely focus on. First is present tense. She is writing down the letter. Okay, she is writing down the letter. What is she doing? She is writing down the letter because currently she is doing. Or we can say she was writing the letter. So she was, जहाँ पे was आ रहा है, past जहाँ पे आ रहा है, that is called as past. That is called as past perfect sentence. That is called as past continuous sentence. She was writing down the letter. On the other side, we can say, I have read a book. That is present perfect. I have read the book, a book. On the other side, I have been reading a book. Present perfect continuous. Because they are saying being. Being means चल रहा है, चल रहा है, चल रहा है. ठीक है. On the other side, we have okay, let me give you one more example. The verbs in all of these sentences refer to the present time and therefore said to be the present tense. So in sentence 1 we will see, however, the verb shows that the action is mentioned simply without anything being said about the completeness or incompleteness of the action. The verb shows that the action is mentioned as incomplete or continuous. Okay, so we have examples that has been given over here. Just present tense has 4 forms. The past tense also has the following 4 forms. First is, I jumped from the window. Guys, I would really suggest you to please focus on the topics and not everybody please stop discussing. Please stop discussing onto the comments about anything else, please. Okay. Then we have, I had jumped from the window. Had jumped from the window, which is past perfect. क्योंकि had आ गया है उसमें, पहले का है. ठीक है? Then is, the future tense has the following 4 forms. I shall or I will jump. Okay, then there is future, simple future. I shall or will jump. So, shall भी future है, will भी future है, क्योंकि हम उनको बता रहे हैं कि क्या करने वा रहे हो. So that is a future. I shall or will be jumping. That is will be. Future continuous. Okay. Then we have, see over here, I'm just touching up the most important aspect. The most important aspect. Okay, now we have types of sentences. Guys, please understand, I have to stick to the portion. In fact, I don't want to complicate the session. मैं complicate नहीं करना चाहती हूँ आपको दूसरे examples वगैरह देके. तो यही एक book है जिसमें बारीकी से अगर आप read करोगे, of course I am teaching you over here. इसके बाद भी आप read करोगे तो you will stick, but otherwise you will forget the examples that I will be giving. ठीक है? The examples that I will be given. Then is, these are the basic construction and everything, ये read करके भी हो जाएगा. Now we will talk about paragraph constructions. Yes, yes, Devyanshu, we are going to talk about the clauses as well. We are going to talk about the clauses as well. Give me some time. Okay. Paragraph construction. The construction of a paragraph is equally important. Like, if a good sentence should focus on a single thought, a good paragraph should restrict itself to a single topic or idea. अगर हम किसी भी तरह का अगर पैराग्राफ लिख रहे हैं, किसी आइडिया को लिख रहे हैं, so it is precisely told that उसका कंस्ट्रक्शन अच्छे से होना चाहिए. जैसे हम इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज के बेसिक्स फाउंडेशंस हम आज पढ़ रहे हैं, ग्रामर को ध्यान में रखते हुए हम चाहते हैं कि हर एक चीज़ में पैराग्राफ भी बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट हो. Okay, it should restrict to a topic, it should restrict to a single idea. तो ध्यान दीजिए इस चीज में. The topic sentence is a paragraph sums up its central idea and develops it further. It is usually at the beginning or at the end of the session though. In some cases, it can be written somewhere in the middle too. Shorter paragraphs should be preferred because they enable the reader to follow the writer's plan. Now, we have prefixes and suffixes. What exactly is a prefix? What exactly is a suffix? Everybody with me? Please say yes or no. Please say yes or no. Everybody with me? Everybody please respond out. It shouldn't be a monotonous thing. Okay, okay, good amount of yes. Very good, very good. Now let's come to the point of prefixes and suffixes. Okay, we have prefixes and suffixes. An affix is an addition into the base form or stem of a word in order to modify its meaning or create a new word. First is prefix. it is an affix or addition to the root word, comes at the beginning, it is called as a prefix. For example, the word prefix in itself is an apt example of a prefix, as it is made up of root word fix or to join. किसी चीज को fix करना है, ठीक है, किसी चीज को fix करना है, then is pre-meaning or before added to it. Now groups of prefixes हमारे पास है. First is supportive prefix. Okay, supportive prefix are the thing that support or are for the root word. For example, pro-choice, pro-market, pro-life. Okay, then is opposing prefix, are prefixes that are opposed to the action denoted by the root word, that is antibody, antibiotic, antibacterial. This is where the root word comes into the picture. Then is negative prefix. Negative prefix are prefixes that denote the absence. For example, not, without, not, lacking, not, disloyal, disable. ये सारी चीजें अगर हम कहीं पे भी यूज कर रहे हैं, so for example, okay, then we have नेगेटिव प्रिफिक्सेस जितने भी होते हैं वो नॉट, विदाउट, किसी के एब्सेंस में अगर वो चीज़ होती है, लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल द बनाना इज नॉट गुड, तो हमने क्या किया इसमें, बनाना इज नॉट गुड, दैट इज नॉट. जो भी नेगेटिव चीज़ है, जो भी एन है, उसे हम कहते हैं नेगेटिव प्रिफिक्सेस. देन वी हैव रिवर्सेटिव प्रिफिक्सेस. These are prefixes that denote the act of doing the previous act that the root word denotes. Like for example, discriminate. Then we have disqualified. Then we have untie, unscramble, unlock, unblock. Okay. So these are the things that we are discussing over here. Then is derivative prefixes. We have derivative prefixes. Derivative means what? Are those that denote the meaning of removing something or depriving something or someone. For example, debug, deplane or decamp. Then is disarm or disillusion, dissolution. We have un, that is removing something out, unleaded, unmark, unblock, uncover. These are all derivatives. Then is pejoratives. Prefixes are those that express contempt, disapproval, bad or wrong. For example, misgovern. अगर कोई चीज़ हमें एक्सप्रेस करनी है उसको डिसअप्रूव करके, तो हम उसे ऐसे कहते हैं मिसकैलकुलेट, मिसगवर्न और मिसस्पेल. ओके, आई वॉन्ट ईच वन ऑफ यू, अगर आप इतने सारे कमेंट्स बैक टू बैक डालते जाएंगे, so I am sorry I won't be able to help you out. I will definitely take all the questions of yours. Please make sure that you are with the session, you are in the session. Okay? I cannot just go to the subject from here to there and take up all your questions. I want you, that's why I'm telling you कि आप precisely हर एक example पे ध्यान दीजिए, आपको definitely connect करने आएगा. You will connect the dots in the coming future. ठीक है? Then size prefix, which denotes size. They are mega, very large, mega. Then is midi, then is mini. So mini over here is size prefix. We also have megaphone. Okay, we also have megaphone. So when we say mega means it's large. जब हम बोलते हैं it's a mega fair, right? It's large. Then we have time prefix, denote time. That is, they are ante, that is before. X, that is former. Then we have new, that is neo. Then we also have prepay, pre-existing. तो जिधर भी pre करके आता है वो है time, okay, which is related to time. Then is number prefixes are those that denote a number, which is very easy. They are one single. We have twice, we have double, we have two twice. These are number prefixes. अगर किसी भी चीज का number उसमें आ रहा है, then that is a number prefix. Then there is kilo, that is thousands, thousands, milliseconds, millipede. Okay. Then is status prefix, are those that denote a status. Co-partner, co-author, co-founder. Then is pro-deputy, pro-consul, pro-vice-chancellor. We also have a vice word. We call it as vice president, vice admiral, vice chancellor. Anything that is showing a status of a particular thing. Okay? Okay? That is pro, that is vice, that is co. So these are all certain kinds of one second. These are all certain kinds of status showing prefixes. I want you guys to be completely with me on this. Everyone, please be with me. I want everybody's attention to me. I am reading your comments. If I completely focus on your comments, I will go distracted. I won't understand and completely you guys will also be distracted. So try to cooperate and be into the session itself. Okay, everybody with me? Everybody with me? Okay. Then we come down to punctuations. Punctuations, the marks such as full stop, comma, inverted commas, then there is a hyphen, there is brackets, are used to separate sentences and their elements and to clarify meaning and are called as punctuation marks. For example, हम full stop लगाते हैं, हम comma लगाते हैं, comma के बाद हम एक hyphen करते हैं. देखो उस चीज़ से related examples भी मैं आपको देना चाहूँगी. The importance of punctuation in writing can be compared to the importance of pause, intonation and emphasis. Okay, like for example, punctuation can also serve other purposes such as introducing delicate effects in style. Full stop. Okay, full stop. Then is capital letters. Then is asterisk, paragraph, brackets. Okay. Then where do we use punctuations? Let us see some of the punctuations that we usually use. Okay. Space is the most basic form of punctuation which separates words, sentences, paragraphs and chapters. So everybody over here, we know that space is something which is a basic kind of punctuation. What are punctuations? Full stop, commas, hyphen, sentences, words and sentences if we bifurcate them. See, I have to touch up each and every point over here. Everyone? Okay. Now, what is a full stop? Full stop can be used before anybody's suffixes, prefixes also. Like Mrs. Bhatia, then we have Messrs, then we have Mr. MR, right? The short form is MR. MR के बाद हम क्या करते हैं? एक full stop लगाते हैं. जब हम वो full stop लगाते हैं, that means it is called as a full stop dot. Okay? It is also known as a stop, point or period in American language, is used to end the declarative sentence. A sentence which is not a question or not an exclamation is called a full stop sentence. अगर हम कहीं पे भी exclamation नहीं लगा रहे हैं, question mark का sign नहीं लगा रहे हैं, तो हम उसे कहते हैं it is a sentence which is full stop, which is with a full stop. Okay? Then is comma. Where do we use commas? Commas is easily the most important punctuation mark with a sentence. Commas separate or enclose subordinate clauses and phrases in sentences. It's most typically used in separate two main clauses that are linked by a conjunction. The house was almost in ruins, but the tree-studded avenue was lovely. He is not rich yet, he is very generous. वहाँ पे हमने क्या किया है? The house was almost in ruins. Ruins के बाद हमने कॉमा लगाया. क्यों? क्योंकि उसके आगे हमें एक और सेंटेंस लिखना है. Okay? Uses of comma. Some other uses of commas are to separate main clauses even when they are not linked by a conjunction. The higher the price, the better the quality of goods. Okay? Before tags or questions and comments. Then we have Romeo loved Juliet. Okay? There is a full stop as well as a comma. Here what we call is as enclose additional thoughts, qualifications or information. Here the commas are used in pairs and they separate parenthetical elements in a sentence. My son, Ajit, is the head boy of the school. So first what is she saying? My son. Then there is a comma. Then a noun which is Ajit. Okay? Again there is a comma, is the head boy of the school. Okay, then we come to hyphens. Okay, then we come to hyphens. What is an hyphen? Hyphen clearly means अगर दो words आपको जोड़ने हैं या दो word के बारे में कुछ बोलना है, then we put a small dash in between them. That is hyphen. Okay, hyphen is used between words to clarify meaning. It also links words to form a compound word. The use of hyphen varies in different places. Therefore, there are no complete set of rules that can be applied to use of hyphen. Okay. First is ex-partner, half-truth. If we say semi-government, self-appointed, all these are called as hyphen if you put a dash in between. Okay. Then, when the prefix is repeated, subcommittee. There's a committee, there is a subcommittee, and then it comes as subcommittee. Then there is semicolon. I just now discussed that as well. Semicolon is used to separate two or more independent clauses that are placed together and which are of equal importance in the sentence. The use of semicolon emphasizes or adds weight to the section clause, to the second clause. Then we have colon. Colon means double full stop. Colon is a punctuation mark that has three major functions to introduce some kind of explanation. They did not sleep at night. They must be tired. Okay? They did not sleep at night. They must be tired. If you understand this aspect as well. So उन्होंने क्या किया है? They did not sleep last night के बाद उन्होंने colon लगाया है क्योंकि उन्हें उसके बाद भी और कुछ तो समझ रहा है. Okay? See guys, if you are continuously putting on to comments and everything, of course it shows that your concentration is not onto the subject. Okay, so please try to understand. We want you to understand each and every aspect which is from a point of view of the book. It is really very important. Then is an apostrophe. Okay, that ulta comma we say. Okay, over there it is to denote possession or other kinds of relationship. This is Walter's book. Okay, Walter's book means we have put a comma. Then we say the students are going to the school. Students में जब s आता है last में उसके पहले हम वो apostrophe लगाते हैं. Okay. Then we also say isn't it a great day? अगर हम question भी पूछ रहे हैं, okay, question भी अगर हम पूछ रहे हैं तो उसमें हमने क्या लिखा है? Isn't. Not is not को हमने साथ में जोड़ के लगाया isn't. तो isn't में n के बाद हम वो कॉमा लगाते हैं. See, these are all examples that we can definitely work. Now we are going on crescent brackets. Now what exactly is crescent brackets? Okay, crescent brackets are used in the following to enclose an abbreviation that is subsequently used in the text. For example, the Department of Company Affairs issued a circular on the matter. Okay, so over here the brackets that we have put, crescent brackets, those are called as crescent brackets. एक और example है, the agreement was void ab initio, that is from the beginning. To enclose references from other options, what examples we have given is as depicted in figure 1.1. figure 1.1 को जिसमें किया है उसमें हमने brackets में उसको डाला है. Then we have square brackets, right? Square brackets जो होते हैं are used to enclose words that are not usually intended to be a part of a sentence, but also as an editorial or authorial interjections. They are also used to at times to enclose. See, we have summary of punctuations. If you see, full stop is there, comma is there, hyphen is there, semicolon, colon. तो यहाँ पे अगर आप देखो तो सारे के सारे examples आपको already यहाँ पे दिए हुए हैं. Okay, so we will take a quick 10 minutes break. Okay, we will take a quick 10 minutes break, and I will get back to you with the new chapter known as enriching vocabulary, which is equally most important. Okay, so I'm giving you 10 minutes. You can drink water, have some snacks, and we'll be back within 10 minutes. It's 11:30. We will be back by 11:40. Okay, thank you.
मैम पासवर्ड मालूम नहीं आपको इसका आईपैड का? पासवर्ड की जरूरत नहीं ना आपको अभी? हाँ। चाहे तो मैम फोन लगा कर भेज दीजिए। मैं ऑफिस में रहता हूँ, आपको दिक्कत है।
आप किसी को भेज सकते हो, मुझे वो स्क्रीन का समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, यूट्यूब पे कैसे जाना है. बच्चे क्या कमेंट कर रहे हैं? ओके, सब है ना? इज एम आई अवेलेबल? यू नो, you guys can see me? Can you please tell me if you're with me? Raise your hand. We are coming to the second chapter of vocabulary. आप सबको मैं दिख रही हूं तो प्लीज से यस मैम, और नहीं दिख रही हो तो बोलिए नो. फटाक से हमें एक सेकंड चैप्टर लेना है, अभी बहुत ज्यादा सीखना है. 10 सेकेंड्स का बफर रहता है ना. ओके ओके, ठीक है, थैंक यू. कॉल कर. Great, great, great. Okay, let's start with the second chapter, that is enriching vocabulary. I want every one of you to open the book in front of you. Let's make it more of an interactive session. जिस क्वेश्चंस अगर बीच बीच में मैं क्वेश्चंस पूछूंगी तो आप प्लीज उसके आंसर भी दीजिएगा. इट इज वेरी वेरी गुड सेशन where your English will be improved throughout. Okay, so let me come to a second chapter, that is enriching vocabulary. What is exactly vocabulary? आपको क्या लगता है? आपको क्या लगता है ये vocabulary क्या चीज है? Can you please comment? What is vocabulary? What is vocabulary? Okay, let me come to this. Vocabulary is a person's own knowledge of words. बोले तो आपका ग्रामर कितना ज़्यादा अच्छा है, आपका ग्रामर कितना ज़्यादा टू द पॉइंट है, उसे हम vocabulary कहते हैं. अगर आप नहीं कर सकते हो vocabulary पे ध्यान, okay, knowledge of words है, right? Gungun, you are absolutely right. How much ever knowledge of words do you have is called as vocabulary. Very good, Devyani. Very good, Devyani. See, I am taking this session like a small kindergarten students because I don't want to miss out any sentences. मैं नहीं चाहती कि मुझसे कोई sentence miss out हो जाए, इसलिए मैं पूरा इस बुक का फायदा उठाऊंगी और मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप भी इस बुकलेट को गो थ्रू करें. मैं जैसे उस सेशन के आगे बढ़ रही हूँ वैसे आप भी हमारे साथ बढ़िए. Okay, it may be anyone, not necessarily be a language user, and it is really very useful to have a good vocabulary. अगर आपके पास एक अच्छा vocabulary नहीं है, अगर आप ठीक से नहीं समझ पा रहे हो, अगर आप इंग्लिश बोल नहीं पा रहे हो, दैट मीन्स आपके vocabulary में थोड़ा सा अंडर कॉन्फिडेंस है और आप ठीक से नहीं बात कर पा रहे हो. ठीक है. The biggest benefit is to impact on others. हम आगे वाले को कितना ज़्यादा impactfully बात कर सकते हैं, कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ बात कर सकते हैं, फुल ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स जब हम में आ जाते हैं तो उस वक्त हम कहते हैं कि इंसान को बहुत अच्छा वोकैबुलरी है, उसके शब्दों के ऊपर, उसके लैंग्वेज के ऊपर. बिल्डिंग योर वोकैबुलरी इज इंपॉर्टेंट इन रीडिंग कॉम्प्रीहेंशन. हमने स्कूल डेज में, कॉलेज में, 11th-12th के जब इंग्लिश एग्जाम हम लिखते थे तो एक कॉम्प्रीहेंशन नाम की चीज़ होती थी, राइट? जिसमें बहुत बड़े 2-3 पैराग्राफ्स होते थे और उन पैराग्राफ्स के हिसाब से हम क्या करते थे, जो क्वेश्चंस रहते उन पैराग्राफ में से आंसर्स ढूंढ के देते थे, राइट? सो दैट इज वेयर वी आर गोइंग टू कम डाउन टू वोकैबुलरी. देखो वोकैबुलरी के टॉपिक्स कौन कौन से होते हैं. बहुत ज़्यादा ईजी है अगर आप हर एक कंसेप्ट को ठीक से समझोगे. अगर आप हर एक कंसेप्ट को ठीक से समझोगे टॉपिक को, तो आपको बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे से समझ में आएगा कि ये वोकैबुलरी चीज़ क्या होती है. एवरीबडी विद मी? एवरीबडी विद मी? Say yes ma'am or no ma'am. If you are with me, please say yes ma'am. देवेंद्र, अभी मॉक टेस्ट नहीं है, अभी सिर्फ आपको कॉन्सेप्ट समझने हैं. आपके 11th नवंबर दैट इज फ्राइडे वाली एग्जाम पे हमें ध्यान देना है. आप लोग प्लीज़ टेंशन लेना बंद कीजिए, जहाँ पे है वहीं पे फुल फोकस दीजिए, बिकॉज इंग्लिश इज समथिंग हम बोल पाते हैं लेकिन जब ये एग्जाम्स होते हैं इंग्लिश के, हम उसमें ठीक से मार्क्स नहीं स्कोर कर पाते हैं क्योंकि जो बारीकी से छोटी छोटी चीज़ें हैं उस पर ध्यान नहीं देते हम. सो आई वॉन्ट एवरी वन ऑफ यू, हर एक ने इस सेशन पे ध्यान दीजिए. ये 3-4 घंटों में हम कंप्लीट जो फाउंडेशन ऑफ इंग्लिश होता है वो कंप्लीट कर देंगे. ओके, I want everyone to please stay focused. Okay. So the very first topic of vocabulary is choice of words. Then is synonyms. Then is antonyms. Then is homonyms. Then is homophones. Then is single word for group of words. One word substitution. Then is words frequently misspelled. Idioms and phrases. Proverbs. Foreign words and phrases commonly used, abbreviations. Okay, so the very first thing that we are going to talk about is choice of words. ठीक है, in this choice of words, which are the different kinds of good words that you can use? Okay? I'll share with you the most important words that you can, simple words that you can use. First is simplicity. Okay? Adaptation, the best strategy for effecting wording. As with every other element of your messages, your choice of words needs to be guided by an audience and its purpose. आपके words में कुछ ना कुछ तो एक purpose होना चाहिए. Just ऐसे ही बोलने के लिए हमें नहीं बोलना है, हमें right words, correct words का use करके, simple words का use करके आगे बढ़ना है. Okay? However, some general points to remember in communication are simplicity. Simple language produces the best and the quickest response for everyone. Simple words हर किसी को हो रहा है, right? Okay, but one must try not to sacrifice precision or dignity. However, there are occasions when comprehension must take a back seat. ठीक है? So सबसे पहले important ये है कि हम जितना ज़्यादा simple words use कर सकते हैं, हमारे लिए उतना ही अच्छा रहेगा. तो मैं चाहती हूँ हर एक child, हर एक student जितना हो सके simple words से अपनी vocabulary चालू करे. For example, मैं जो language use कर रही हूँ, the language that I am using is an absolutely simple English language. I believe that जितना ज़्यादा हम एक दूसरे को समझ सकते हैं, वर्ड्स को समझ सकते हैं, आगे वाला क्या बोलना चाहता है ये समझ सकते हैं, उतना ज़्यादा हमारा इंग्लिश अंडरस्टैंडिंग भी अच्छा ही होगा. I want each one of you, please stay focused. Please stay focused. Okay? Then is use familiar words. What are familiar words? Use familiar words means that is the words with sharp and clear meanings in the mind. As words with a familiar, which are familiar to some people, may be unfamiliar to others. So you need to select familiar words with care. What do you mean by familiar? Familiar means words that we already know. Words that we already know is called as familiar words, right? तो वैसे वर्ड्स हमें बहुत ज़्यादा पहले यूज़ करने चाहिए कि ऑलरेडी हमने वो यूज़ किए हुए हैं, आगे वाले समझा इंसान को समझेगा भी, और आगे से जितना ज़्यादा भी होगा उस हिसाब से familiar वर्ड्स का पूरा फ़ायदा हमें उठाना है. ठीक है? I would actually tell each one of you, please stop discussing about mock test. I am not understanding why you're not being focused. Please understand the importance of this session. I want each one of you to pay attention. I want each one of you to pay attention. Okay? Then is jargon. Jargon is a language that is unique to a particular field of knowledge. For example, science, technology, art, trade, or a profession. There is a instance legal jargon, military jargon, and political jargon. For example, the word operation takes a different meaning depending on the contents which it is used. ऑपरेशन दो चीज में यूज कर सकते हैं, या तो डॉक्टर यूज करते हैं ऑपरेशन वर्ड, और सेकेंडली व्हाट वी कैन से इज ऑपरेशन ये वर्ड किसी कॉर्पोरेट कंपनी में भी यूज किया जाता है टेक्निकली. वी आर टॉकिंग टेक्निकली. ओके? टेक्निकल वर्ड्स. Okay, gaming tech is telling me, gaming teach is telling me, do not focus on the comment. Okay, but I need to understand, like, why is there less of focus? Why you guys are completely into, more and more into distraction? Try to understand what I'm teaching. ये बहुत ज़्यादा फायदे में होगा. परसों आपकी एग्जाम है. Stay serious. Okay? Then is avoid using superfluous words or verbosity. Superfluous means बहुत ज़्यादा टेक्निकल या बहुत ज़्यादा स्लैंग इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज वाला वर्ड्स हमें यूज़ नहीं करना है. हमें बहुत ज़्यादा एक सिंपल लैंग्वेज में कन्वे करना है कि आपको क्या चाहिए. ठीक है. Then is choose short words. I want you to understand, like, whenever we are talking, the language that I'm speaking in, it should be absolutely short words. छोटे छोटे words. Hello, hello. Yeah. Am I audible now? Hello. Please say yes, ma'am, if I'm audible now. So what I was saying is we need to use short words. Short words are very important. The more you stick to the small words, the more clarity you will get. तो जितना ज़्यादा हो सकता है हमें एक simple English language से आगे वाले को convey करना है. Okay? Using all the parts of speech and everything. Then is select words for precise meaning. While writing requires considerable knowledge of the language being used. But beyond basic familiarity with vocabulary, good writers possess a sensitivity to words, shades of meaning. Knowledge of language enables you to use words that carry the meaning you want to communicate. For example, fewer and less means the same to some people, but careful users select fewer to mean smaller numbers of items and less to mean reduced value, degree or quantity. Similarly, careful words use continual to mean repeated but broken succession, and continuous to means unbroken succession. इस पूरे चीज में select words for precise meaning, to the point. उसका meaning जो होता है to the point होना चाहिए, तो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग understand करते हैं ये topics को. Everybody. Then is use gender neutral words. All too prevalent in today's business communication are words that discriminate by gender. Although this form of discrimination can be directed against men, most instances involve discrimination against women because many of the words suggest male superiority. तो जितना ज़्यादा हो सके हमें gender neutral words use करना है जो common है, like them, those, okay, whom, who. All these words are very important. Dimple, the chapter that we are on is right now vocabulary, enriching vocabulary. Chapter 2. Then the second one is synonyms. Okay, synonyms are words that have very nearly the same meaning. Very nearly the same meaning they have. Okay, for example, easy, simple, light, effortless, facile, smooth. Okay, these are the words. We also have effort, exertion, pains, trouble. Okay. Then we have synonyms. Always remember, synonyms means same words. मीनिंग उन दोनों का जितना भी अलग वर्ड दिखने में है पर उनका मीनिंग जो है वो सेम है, उसे कहते हैं synonyms. Please focus on every aspect. Please. Synonyms is meaning, the meaning of synonyms is same meaning. Okay? I've given you the examples as well. You can also say they started from their home. The ship has set out on its voyage. दोनों का meaning same है, words अलग है. ठीक है? Then we have, see, we have certain examples. ये आप self study के लिए भी use कर सकते हो. Some examples देखो, word है adept. ठीक है? Synonym क्या होगा उसका? Proficient, skilled. Then we have ruinous. Ruinous means destructive. We can say wreckful. Ruinous means बिगाड़ देना सब कुछ. Then is urbane, that is cosmopolitan or cultured. Then is fabricate, that is concoct or contrive. Okay? These are the examples जो आप go through कर सकते हैं. फिर हमारे पास है antonyms. Antonym is a word opposite or contrary in meaning to another word. Synonyms जैसे same meaning था, दो अलग word थे लेकिन meaning उनका same है. तो antonyms का ऐसा है कि दो अलग word है लेकिन वो opposite है, एक दूसरे से opposite है. Are you understanding, everybody? This is the most important and easiest chapter. Please say if you're with me or no. Say yes, ma'am, if you're with me. Okay, Priyanka says yes. Divya Rathod says yes. Dimple says yes. Okay. Okay, now let's come to antonyms. Antonyms means two different words absolutely opposite. Okay, absolutely opposite. For example, the antonym of soft that comes at once to mind is hard, but there are many other possibilities as well. Soft drinks against hot drinks, soft color against right color, okay, soft light against glaring light. तो आपको समझ में आ रहा है कि देखो दोनों वर्ड्स ऑपोजिट है एक दूसरे के, वो लोग राइट, वो दोनों ऑपोजिट जितने हैं, अगर आपको ऑपोजिट उसमें दिख रहा है तो इट इज एन एंटोनिम. बट अगर सिनोनिम्स दो अलग वर्ड्स है और उनका मीनिंग सेम है तो हम उनको सिनोनिम्स बोलते हैं. ठीक है? एवरीबडी ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई एम टीचिंग राइट नाउ. अगेन वी हैव अ लिस्ट ऑफ ऑपोजिट्स नाउ. वर्ड इज ग्रोथ, antonym is decline. Word is genuine, antonym is spurious. Word is abnormal, antonym is normal. That means opposite. Then word is oral, antonyms is written. Word is peace, antonym is war. Okay? So these are the examples that you have to go through. Then we have homophone. Now what is homophone? Let's understand this. The word homo means same and phone means sound. Okay? Homophone says that we have same sound. For example, homophones are two words that sound the same but have different meanings. For example, the word two and two. TWO2 means two and TOO2 means more. Like Manisha had gone to the garden, Hima too had gone to the Garden. Very good, Priyanka and Devyani. Very good. Okay. So we heard about synonyms, antonyms. Now we are on homophone. Homophone means two words with same meaning, different meanings, but they sound same. Okay? They sound same. Examples देखो, access and access. Again, access. Access का क्या है? The words could access the manager freely. The workers could access the manager freely. Excess मतलब क्या है? The production is far in excess to the target. Excess उसका मतलब production excess में है. Okay, then we have advise and advise. If you see the spellings ADVICE and ADVISE, advise is a noun. The end sound is S, and anyone can offer advice. Then advise over here is a verb, and the end sounds is a Z. Advise. Okay, my father advised me to work hard. Okay. I want everyone to please focus. These are the most important topics over here. Most important topics. Please stay focused. Then is 8 and 8. हम क्या बोलते हैं? I had my food. I ate food. I ate food. तो इसमें देखो 8 को हम ATE वाला 8 है और EIGHT वाला 8 जो होता है वो नंबर 8 है. Okay, if you understand this. 8 is a simple past tense of the verb to eat. Right? Past tense of the verb to eat. I ate an entire pizza and now I am really full and tired. 8 is a noun. The number after 7 and before 9 is 8. Charles will wake up at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Then we come down to homonym. There's another word that begins with homo, which speakers often confuse with homophone, is known as homonym. Again, the word homo means same, but nym means name. Okay? Like a homonym is a single word with one spelling that has more than one meaning. An example of homonym is the word bear. Bear means we are tolerating. Second is second one is that bear one is that we are tolerating, and second is a bear. Bear means a teddy bear that we call. Okay, but the word bear can also be a verb, means to tolerate. For example, I'm so nervous about watching this game. I can't bear to watch the last minute. Bear means I cannot tolerate. Okay, same name but different meaning. Same name but different meaning. See, we have examples, address and address. I can give you the address of a good attorney. The letter was addressed to me. ठीक है. Then is band. The band was playing old Beatles song. She always tied her hair back in a band. Okay. So these are two different words are the same. Pronunciation is the same. But दोनों का meaning अलग है. Okay. Try to understand that. Then we have bat and bat. I am afraid of bats. Bat is an animal, right? And second example is it's his first time at bat in the major leagues. So what he is saying is in the major league it is the first time. तो मैच के दो मीनिंग्स आपको दिख गए हैं. बैट के भी दो मीनिंग्स आपको दिख गए हैं. Then we have one more meaning that is right. I'm sure I am right. Take a right turn in the intersection. See. Second, yes, Devyani, you are absolutely right. Okay. Devyani says same name, different meaning. Yes, you're right. Then is single word for group of words. See, we have so many examples of single word for group of words. The skill to substitute a single word for many helps the speaker or writer express himself or herself better. Some examples are here. One who learns a subject as a hobby, that is amateur. That which can be easily broken is fragile. अगर आपको ये वर्ड किधर यूज करना है फ्रजाइल, तो अगर ये सेंटेंस आ जाता है, आपको अगर आगे वाले को बोलना है कि आगे की चीज बहुत ज्यादा नाजुक है, एक सेंटेंस में बोलोगे, इससे अच्छा एक वर्ड में बोल सकते हो फ्रजाइल. ओके. Then we have a person who deliberately damages private or public property is vandal. What we call it is as vandal. Words frequently misspelt. Words frequently misspelled. According to the Oxford Dictionary, spelling is hard and misspelling are not only common but also awkward in professional content. For example, कोई कोई वर्ड्स की स्पेलिंग्स बहुत ज़्यादा हार्ड हो जाते हैं, लेकिन बहुत ज़्यादा हार्ड हो जाते हैं, बट जितना ज़्यादा हार्ड हो जाते हैं उतना हमें उनकी स्पेलिंग्स आती नहीं है. When you receive an email or document with spelling errors, it is difficult to trust the person sending it. Correct spelling used in written communication shows the attention as well as level of education of the person sending it, right? तो जितना ज़्यादा स्पेलिंग्स आपकी करेक्ट होगी, जितना ज़्यादा आपको समझ में आता है इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज, प्लीज ट्राई कीजिए दैट इंग्लिश आप बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे से स्पेलिंग्स बराबर लिखे, बट अदरवाइज उसका कुछ फायदा नहीं होगा. ओके. सी in this box, if you see, they have very well shown us certain examples. First is common word. It is commonly spelled as, see, first is absence. So उसकी spelling को हम क्या कर देते हैं, ABCENSE कर देते हैं, right? Then is achieve. Achieve की actual spelling क्या है, left hand side पे है, देखो ACHIEVE. तो उसको हम क्या लिख देते हैं, ACHEIVE, which is wrong. Okay. Spellings and pronunciation. English is an infamously difficult language to spell and pronounce. Students are often bewildered by the seemingly anarchic sound or spelling system to English. There often seem to be more exceptions than the rules, and the mastery of accurate spelling and pronunciation appears a daunting and motivating task. Though there is a relationship between a sound and the way it is expressed in writing, the same sound is often conveyed through different spellings. Okay? For example, the letter A may be pronounced in several different ways. In words like brag, flap, grab, have, etc., the sound is phonetically shown as in, barge, or false. In words, may, trace, stay, way, okay? Good dictionaries also have a phonetic chart which helps to learn the correct pronunciation of different words. तो pronunciation आपका जो होता है वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ आप लोग आपके रीडिंग से करवा सकते हो. रीडिंग में बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है कि हम जितना ज़्यादा हो सकते हैं रीडिंग करें. ओके, excuse me, you both are also in the session? Okay. Spelling errors are common, right? There are certain alphabets, letters are repeated in a word. For example, tomorrow, occasion, beginning, profession, all these words are repeated, okay, again and again. तो उसके errors ज़रूर होते हैं. What is stress and rhythm? Okay, let's understand what is stress and rhythm. A syllabus is a minimum rhythmic sound of a spoken language. A word may have one or more syllabuses. For example, there is only one syllable in fame, name, claim, train, etc. Two in address, confess, redress, transgress, gress, and three in credential, sacrifice, tarpaulin, etc. Four in retribution, satisfaction, transatlantic, and even five in words like conglomeration. There are different kinds of examples जो यहाँ पे दिए गए हैं. मानसी रावत अगेन एंड अगेन इज आस्किंग, मैम प्लीज बता दो, मैंने मॉक टेस्ट नहीं दिया तो मैं CSEET एग्जाम दे पाऊंगी? मानसी, आई हैव नो आइडिया अबाउट दिस. आई थिंक यू शुड कनेक्ट विद शुभम सर एंड किशोर सर फॉर द सेम. So I don't think this is the right platform to ask about your mock test and everything. I am here to teach business communication and grammar. Okay? तो प्लीज़ ध्यान दीजिए इसके ऊपर, और आपको किसी को भी कोई भी डाउट है रिलेटेड टू एग्जाम्स एंड एवरीथिंग, यू कैन आस्क द रिस्पेक्टिव फैकल्टीज और योर कोऑर्डिनेटर. Now we are going to talk about abbreviations. Abbreviations are the shortened form of a word, phrase, or text. Usually one uses abbreviations of words or names in private letters while taking notes in between lectures or noting down some important points, thoughts, etc. as a means of saving time and also to be able to understand text at a later time. Okay? Give me 1 minute. ओके, सो एब्रीविएशंस अगर आप देखो तो नीचे टाइप्स ऑफ एब्रीविएशंस भी दिया गया है. देर आर टाइप्स ऑफ एब्रीविएशंस ऑल्सो. द फर्स्ट लेटर्स ऑफ 2 or 3 वर्ड्स और नेम्स आर यूज्ड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ एब्रीविएशन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप जो पढ़ाई कर रहे हो like Masters of Arts, Post Meridiem, then is BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation, we have BCom, Bachelors of Commerce, okay? Then is MS means manuscript, okay? These are the short forms. So basically abbreviation का मतलब जो short forms होते हैं उनको हम abbreviations करते हैं. डॉक्टर DR डॉट मिस्टर मतलब बोले तो MR डॉट, ये जो हम यूज़ कर रहे हैं इनको एब्रीविएशंस बोलते हैं अपने अपने फील्ड में. देन इज kilograms, देन इज MPH, राइट. देन इज केमिकल सिंबल्स कौन कौन से होते हैं? कैल्शियम का Ca है, हाइड्रोजन का H है, सोडियम क्लोराइड का NaCl है, देन H2O मीन्स वाटर. सो दीज आर द ऑल स्मॉल एब्रीविएशंस, ठीक है. Mr. which is Messrs in plural and cannot obviously become Mrs. Then is idioms and phrases. A simple word like go to a part of a child's vocabulary so much so that the primitive bushman had an equivalent for it in his language. But look at the following sentences. Ever got a Mumbai number at first go? He's always on the go. Go is no longer a simple word from a child's vocabulary, right? It creates a completely different this. Okay. Then I want you to read out all these next 10 to 15 pages जिसमें आपको एग्जाम्पल्स बहुत ज़्यादा दिए गए हैं. अभी एक एक को मैं लेके बैठूंगी तो बहुत ज़्यादा मुश्किल हो जाएगा हर एक सेंटेंस को, क्योंकि हमारे पास उतना वक्त नहीं है. वी नीड टू ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंड द concepts as well in this, okay? See, these are the examples on page number 65 and all that, okay? Abbreviation simply means shorten, small words, okay? Dimple, yes, whatever is important and whatever is going to come in your MCQs, I'm teaching that only, because this book is nearly of 500, 600 pages and it's very difficult for us to complete it in one day. Okay, so everyone cooperate and try to understand what I'm teaching. I want you to go through all these abbreviations form of words, okay? Okay, we will come to the third chapter in next 15 minutes. You get a break of 10 minutes. Please make sure that you are back within 10 minutes. Third chapter is going to be of comprehension of passage and art of summarizing. Okay? Thank you everyone. I'll be back within 10 to 15 minutes. I want you also to understand this topic. Okay, everyone with me? Everyone with me, please say yes, ma'am, if I'm audible and if I'm also visible. Okay, let's come to the point where we are going to learn about comprehension, comprehension of passage and art of summarizing. Can someone tell me what is a comprehension? Any idea when there is comprehension? What do you think? What is a comprehension? Come on, I want answers now. Let's make it an interactive session. What do you mean by comprehension? क्या आपने ये word स्कूल में सुना है? स्कूल में कभी solve किया है? What do you think? School or college days? Let's answer it. Come on. What do you mean by comprehension passages? Anyone? What do you mean by comprehension? Okay, Mehak says ability to understand and interpret. Gungun says to understand by reading. Very good, Gungun. Then we have okay, Divyani says what you listen or what you read. ठीक है, we are getting good answers, huh? Good, good, good. So, the word comprehension means the ability to understand what you listen and what you read. Very rightly answered by all these girls. So, good one. It is also an exercise which aims at improving or testing one's ability to understand a language. School days में हमारे छोटे छोटे comprehensions होते थे, if you remember, 2 पैराग्राफ 3 पैराग्राफ वाले, और उसमें हमें कहते थे कि ये क्वेश्चन है, क्वेश्चन का आंसर इस comprehension passage में से सिलेक्ट करो और बोलो. Right, everyone? So that's what. Underline or mark. What we were saying is, these paragraphs show the idea or mood concerning issues and their solutions that the author provides. Author means the person who writes the comprehension. So we get an idea or a mood for the same. Your main task is to answer the questions asked from the passage. आपको जो questions पूछे जाएंगे वो itself will be asked from the passage only. Okay? Yes, Tisha Chaudhary says unseen passage and read passage and search answers or by your own words. Good, Tisha. Yeah, you're absolutely right also on this. Then we have important strategies to solve comprehension passages. Now we are going to talk about what are the important tools and techniques and ways that you can find out to answer these questions, answer all these questions. See, the very first thing is important strategy to solve comprehension passage. The very first one is read the passage as fast as possible. तो ये आपकी प्रैक्टिस तब ही हो सकती है जब आप बहुत अच्छे से इस कॉम्प्रिहेंशन को रीड करोगे और बहुत ज़्यादा फास्ट. दैट मीन्स थोड़ा भी डिस्ट्रैक्शंस वगैरह नहीं होना चाहिए इसमें. सेकेंड इज गेट थरली इन्वॉल्व विद द पैराग्राफ टू अंडरस्टैंड इट. गेट थरली इन्वॉल्व. दैट मीन्स हर एक सेंटेंस आप जो पढ़ोगे आपको ध्यान देना है कि हर एक सेंटेंस का आंसर आप बहुत अच्छे से लिख रहे हो. आपके लिए ही रहता है वो. Get thoroughly involved with the paragraph to understand it. Then is underline the important lines and parts of the passage to answer the question. हम भी जैसे हम read कर रहे हैं, we should have a pencil in your hand wherein you are going to underline all those things. Okay? Guys, I want you to understand this session, please. You have to understand this session, the importance of this session, and each and every sentence and paragraph that I'm reading. Okay? Then is underline important lines or parts of the passage to answer the question. It will also help to understand the main idea of the passage or the tone or the mood of the author. कि author क्या लिखना चाहता है, वो क्या बोल रहा है. On the other side, it will also help us to understand the main idea of the passage, because one of the questions इसमें होते हैं, what is the moral of the story, right? And if you have to give it in your own, words, how will you do it then? ठीक है? Then Mahek says, give your fully concentration. Very good, Mahek. Concentration with focus is very important. You need to be determined towards the passage. You need to show the dedication to yourself that yes, you have read the passage very thoroughly. Try to translate a complex line in an easy one in your own words and your own language. This will help you to analyze. Sorry, yes, something? Nothing. Okay. In your own language. This will help you to analyze the main idea of the paragraph and in seeking the cause and effect of the passage. You should also understand the cause and passage as well, effects. Underline or mark the keywords. As I earlier said, you need to have a pen in your hand and you should underline the important words that you find. These will help you to discover the logical connections in the passage and help in understanding it better. You will get the connections as well. कैसे आप connect कर सकते हो and all that. Try to understand certain unfamiliar words by reading the line thoroughly. अगर एक बार में समझ में नहीं आ रहा है तो वापस repeat करके आप उस line को समझिए. Okay? This will help you in analyzing the main idea of the paragraph also. This will help you to discover the logical connection. Okay? The theme of the line will make you understand the meaning of the words. If you don't understand the meaning of the words, how do you expect yourself to answer it, right? Determine the main idea, tone or mood and other details from the paragraph. Do not assume anything based on your personal belief. It is an absolutely professional academical passage. आपको ये personal touch पे नहीं लेना है. Okay? Look back at the paragraph when in doubt. Of course, if at all you have gone through the paragraph as soon as possible and you think like there is something that you have missed out, you can definitely go back to the paragraph. Read the questions and all the alternatives provided and choose the most appropriate one. Okay? Read the questions and all the alternatives provided and choose the most appropriate one. Then, what are the things that you need to remember when you are at your this passage point? कौन-कौन से things है जो आपने remember करने? First is find the central idea in the passage. Second one, focus on details. Third one, logical structure. And fourth one, the tone of the passage. Okay? I will give you 5 minutes to each one of you. Kindly go through the first, second, third and fourth paragraph. Please go through it on your own. And then you will tell me, each one of you, like one sentences, you will tell me in the comment section that what did you understand from the first one, second one, or third one, or fourth one. Any one point you have to discuss. Come on. Anybody? I hope everyone has gone through the passage, the paragraphs. Very good. Trisha Chaudhary says by reading the passage, we have to focus on details. Then we can easily understand the passage. Very good, very good. Very good, Trisha. You're absolutely right. Some more, please. Some more people. Come on, answer it. Tisha says, then we can find the appropriate. Very good. Okay. Come on, everyone. Tell me. Gungun says we should understand the tone of the passage. Very good, Gungun. Very good. Yadav says, ma'am, हम answers को in short में लिखे like in one like. Right, okay. First reading, we make a mind notes to the passage, okay. Okay, so let me come now. The 4 aspects that you have learned right now. Okay, Miss Kim says pay attention to certain words. Very good. The entire passage is all about that. We need to be very, very, very particular and attentive when it comes to understanding the passage. Find the central idea in the passage. This is important to get an overall understanding of the passage and to mentally make a note about the category it belongs to. The topic should be obvious to you in the first 5 lines of the passage. This helps since you have solved the question. When you solve the questions, it becomes easier to eliminate options that are in a way not consistent with the central theme of the passage. कहने का मतलब इसमें यह है that जितना ज़्यादा हो सकता है आपको फास्ट में वो पैसेज पढ़ना है. सेकेंड थिंग, विद इन 3 to 4 सेंटेंस आपको पैसेज का मतलब समझ में आ जाना चाहिए. दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Mahek says, from observing a passage, we should understand what the main idea is. Very good. Tisha Chaudhary again says, the central idea in the passage above the 5 lines of the topic, we can get to know the meaning of the topic, and the structure of passage people can get to know easily. Very good, Tisha and Mahek as well. Then is focus on details. How we can focus on details now? What all are the details that we should focus on? See, sometimes questions in reading comprehension might be related to extremely specific details in the passage. In such a situation, questions are often direct and can be easily attempted. Okay? However, to do this, one must be able to sort such details of the passage without wasting too much time on skimming or reading the passage again. See, if you're reading it again and again, that means you're not attentive to that extent. If your focus is extreme, within 1 or 2 readings, you will definitely get the result of the passage. That is important. That is really very important. Okay. The logical structure. Sometimes questions are asked about the passage. Having a proper understanding of the passage is essential for such questions. Always pay attention to the way certain words shape the passage. Moreover, questions such as what should be the most apt title of the passage are much easier to answer it if an overall idea about the structure of the passage. Logical structure, मतलब हर एक चीज़ जो आपने फाइंड आउट की है, हर एक चीज़ जो आप समझना चाहते हो, बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है कि आप उसको लॉजिकली समझें. ठीक है? Very important aspect is that you understand each aspect of the passage. Each aspect of the passage. Then is the tone of the passage. It is perhaps the most difficult aspect of the passage, but there are certain ways to solve questions like these. Firstly, recognize words that have a positive or negative connotation used by the author. Look for descriptive passages. Secondly, study and understand the various tones there are. Some of the most common tones are biased, dogmatic, optimistic, humorous, grandiose, and introspective. Sometimes author may have a natural tone and sometimes mixed tones. Okay. The tone of the, Tisha says, very good. Tisha says, the tone of the message means various types of tones about the passage. Very good. What is the author exactly trying to tell us? You should understand within 3 to 4 lines of the passage itself. Then again, we have Devyani who says, note down some points may feel important to you. So whatever points you find it important that no, these are the aspects which are very important. Questions उसके आसपास हो सकते हैं. आपको उन सारे questions के answers को पहले ही underline करके रखना है. You cannot waste a single second when you are onto the passage part. I would also suggest you with a trick that take a pencil in your hand. Also, when you take a pencil in your hand, mark out each and every word that precisely you feel is important. Okay? The most important aspect in the passage is you need to focus on the details. You need to focus on the tone of the message. Logically structure आपको बनाना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. I hope everyone with me. Okay? Raise your hand if you are understanding the concept and also everything about the passage part. Come on. Tell me, yes ma'am, if you are understanding the passage. Mahima says yes. Tisha says very easy to understand. Very good. Devyani also says yes, ma'am. I want more and more children, students telling me whether you're understanding or not understanding. Come on. Tisha, my name is Manisha. I was introduced in the start of the session. पानी की बोतल हो सकती है. सादा सादा. Okay, now we are on to the requisite skills we are going to talk about. Okay, to develop a better level of understanding. Okay. To develop a better level of comprehension, one requires certain skills. See guys, it's not very easy कि हम comprehension ऐसे ही एक बार पढ़ के कर देंगे आंसर्स मिल जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं है. जितना ज़्यादा हो सके आपको एकदम स्लो पेस पे कॉम्प्रीहेंशंस को समझना है, रीड करना है और फिर आगे बताना है कि कौन से क्वेश्चन का क्या आंसर है. You need to be very much onto your toes where you understand each and every aspect of the passage. Now, the very first is logical ability. You need to logically understand what is being said in it. You cannot, if you are reading it 4 to 5 times the passage, if you are reading it, that means you didn't understand it at the first place. Okay? Second is fluency. You need to have a good fluency fast as they are saying, as soon as जितना जल्दी हो सके आपको वो pointers को mark करना है और passage को understand करना है. Then is inference power, analytical ability, reasoning ability. You need to reason out as to क्यों ये पैसेज बनाया गया है, ये पैसेज हमें क्या मॉरल देना चाहता है. ऐसी काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें हैं जो हमें बहुत अच्छे से समझ के करनी है. देन इज सेंटेंस कंस्ट्रक्शन एंड कोहिजन. ओके, सेंटेंस का कंस्ट्रक्शन कैसे है, जैसे हमने पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच में समझ के लिया, नाउन्स है, प्रोनाउंस है, वर्ब्स है, एडजेक्टिव है. ओके, there are so many adverbs also, conjunctions is there, prepositions are there, we have interjection as well. तो ये सारी चीज़ें जो हमें अंडरस्टैंड करनी है रीजनिंग एबिलिटी और सेंटेंस कंस्ट्रक्शन एंड कोहेजन में. देन वी हैव रीडिंग स्पीड. आपकी रीडिंग स्पीड तभी ठीक हो सकती है जब आप बहुत सारे स्टोरी बुक्स, नॉवेल्स, बहुत सारे एजुकेशनल बुक्स को फास्ट रीड करो. जितना ज़्यादा फास्ट रीड करोगे उतना ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. ओके, देन वी हैव वोकैबुलरी पावर. Until unless we don't understand the vocabulary power that we had discussed in the second chapter, we need to be onto our toes. We need to understand the most simplest language we can speak and read also. जितना ज़्यादा हो सके आपको सिंपल से सिंपल लैंग्वेज में आगे वाले को कन्वे करना है, और पैसेजेस मोस्टली सिंपल ही रहते हैं. दे आर नॉट डिफिकल्ट टू दैट एक्सटेंट. ओके, working on memory and attention. If you find that you are least in your memory aspect and you're not understanding anything aspect of each word and passage, you need to have a very good working memory and attention, which is very, very, very important. Okay? I give you 2 minutes to understand the key takeaways. I give you 2 minutes to understand the key takeaways. Please read it out and then you can put it in the comment box what you understood. Come on. Divyanshu Pandey says, no, Miss Kim says, सिंपल वर्ड्स में एक पैसेज से आंसर ढूंढ के निकालना है. वेरी गुड. यस, यू कैन पुट इट इन योर ओन वर्ड्स एज वेल. Come on. Everybody slowly read those letters. Slowly read those sentences. Yes, come on everyone. Think and answer the questions. Thank you. Divyani says, to pay attention while reading may helpful to gain meaning and information given in the passage. Yes, very good. You're right, Divyani. Then we have Yadav Pratima. Ma'am, हमें reading loudly करनी होगी while the book reading. Not as such, but the more you read it slowly and in your own mind, it will be more effective. That is helping to understand the passage. Then we have Miss Kim says, मैम पर ये जो 3 की टेकअवेज है एग्जाम में नहीं किया तो फेल हो जाएंगे. Word. हेलो. या हर्षद, वो जो आईपैड है वो बंद हो गया है. आई थिंक चार्जिंग उसमें फुल नहीं है. चार्जर लगाया हुआ है तो भी ठीक है. आ जाइए. रुक गया है सेशन इसलिए. Tisha says, read in a good manner always. Very good. Miss Kim says, speaking loudly is not allowed in CET exam. Warning aa jati hai. Yes, of course you cannot speak so loudly, right? You have to read it in your own mind. Yadav Pratima says, full attention dena hoga while time of reading. Yes. अगर आपको फर्स्ट उसमें ही सब समझना है तो फिर आपने टाइम बहुत देना है और ऊपर से जितना समझ में आता है उतना करके छोड़ देना है. Give me some time, students, because abhi ye iPad band ho gaya hai. I need to reconnect it. There's someone who's coming. Mahek says, connect your understanding of a sentence with the main idea. Yes, Mahek, you're absolutely right. That's very glad.
सागर भाऊ आयपॅडचा पासवर्ड सांगा. 07 1293 उघड आहे मॅम आपल्याला माहिती
Hmm?
लेक्चर कशामधून लावायचं.
काय?
मॅडम आहेत ते याचं बुकचं काय आहे लेक्चरचं ते याच्या. हॅलो काय म्हटलं. आयपॅड दिलं दुसरं पण ते मॅम लेक्चर ते चॅटचं कशामध्ये आहे ते. बरं बरं. आपको मालूम नहीं होगा इसमें.
नहीं, आई थिंक शुभम को पता है या किशोर.
किशोर सर ते लेक्चर घेतात का मॅडम तर ते आयपॅड मधलं हे जे राहते का नाही ते बुकचं ते हे नाही आहे. आलो अरे आलोय. अरे मी वरती आलो 4th फ्लोअरवर लेक्चर बंद पडलंय. आलोय लगेच.
कौन से उसमें? नहीं है इसमें तो. और शुभम सर कहाँ है? एमसीक्यूज भी डिस्कस करने थे.
आलाय का? यावर रायटिंग करता येईल बघा एकदा.
डाउनलोड करना पड़ता है क्या? फुल स्क्रीन है ना ये? ठीक है. क्या हुआ? जैसे वो फुल स्क्रीन था ना, बहुत नीचे है कंटेंट. ठीक है. हाँ, okay. So everyone with me, am I audible and audible and video is visible to you? Say yes, ma'am, if visible and audible as well. So Miss Kim says, मैम ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने में मैक्स कितना टाइम देना चाहिए? तो एक पूरे पैराग्राफ को नॉट मोर देन 5 to 6 मिनट्स. एक पैराग्राफ को रीडिंग और क्वेश्चंस के आंसर्स देने के साथ नॉट मोर देन 5 to 6 मिनट्स, बिकॉज वी हैव एन एंटायर कॉम्प्रीहेंशन टू कवर इट अप. ठीक है. अभी देखो, व्हाट आर द की टेक अवेज. विल डिस्कस अबाउट द टेक अवेज ऑफ द सेम. An analytical ability, fluency, and vocabulary skills are key to reading comprehension. Second is being able to connect ideas within and between sentences to help in understanding the whole context, whole text. Reading aloud and talking about experiences can help building reading skills. Reading speed should be fast in order to scan and skim to summarize the major points of the passage. Then is paying attention while reading allows taking in more information from the text, and working memory allows them to hold on to the information and use it to gain meaning. So clearly they have told us paying attention while reading, reading speed, reading aloud and talking about experiences can help build reading skills, being able to connect ideas also. उसके लिए भी हमें ये करना चाहिए. Okay? Then is examples. How do we train you guys on the examples part? Okay? I give you 3 to 4 minutes, read the first example that has been given. That is, it is an old saying that knowledge is power. I want you to read that. Come on. I hope each one of you have gone through the first passage that we were discussing about. Each one of you. Okay. So the very first question over here is, what does the theory divine right of king stipulate? The answer to that is that the right of governing is conferred upon the king by God. Okay. Second one is, who controlled education during the Renaissance? The prince controlled the education during the Renaissance. What did the ruling class in the Christian era think of the poor man? That he is meant for serving the rich. That he is meant for serving the rich. All these answers you have to take it down from the passage itself. Then is, who controlled the institution of education during the Christian era? The church and the priest. The answers you will get it from the passage itself, but here also it's written who controlled the institution of education during the Christian era, that is the church and the priest. Then is, what does the word infallibility mean? The virtue of not making mistake. Then is, what do you mean by the sweat of his brow? The answer over here is very hard work. The answer over here is the tiny droplets of sweat on the forehead. Then is, what does the policy of laissez-faire stand for? Individual freedom in the economics field. Okay. Then is, which of the following describes the writer? That is concerned. Okay, he is concerned. Choose the correct synonyms out of the 4 choice given. Gospels, a teaching or doctrine of a religious teacher. Then is, choose the correct synonym out of the 4 choices given. Vogue, the prevailing fashion or style. The meaning of vogue is the prevailing fashion or style. Come on. Now we are going to read the second paragraph. I give you 5 minutes for the same. Read the second paragraph before I read. Come on, self-study now. Class is there online, it's going on. Even you want to be a part? Business communication? Then? Okay, okay. No problem. Okay. So most of the students, they are saying that almost read. Okay. I'll come to the questions now. A large part of the increased food production is lost because of the destruction caused by the harmful insects. Now this answer आपको immediately समझ में आ जाएगा क्योंकि आपने already read किया है passage को. ठीक है. इसी तरह से जैसे ही passage read हो जाए हमें questions के ऊपर ध्यान देना है. कभी कभार अगर हो सके तो पहले questions read करो और फिर passage read करो और पेंसिल या कुछ ऐसे नोट्स वगैरह बना दो कि यहाँ से यहाँ तक का आंसर है वो. The function of the insecticide is to protect the growing crop. Then is when the farmer sprays his field with chemicals that kills insect, he kills good as well as bad insects. Not just the bad ones, but good as well. The common earthworm makes the soil more rich. The common earthworm makes the soil more rich. After harvesting, what the farmer needs is a safe place for storage, like a warehouse or a storage out there, so that the grains do not become bad for that matter. Yeah? Now we are coming on the last chapter, that is the 8th chapter of business communication. Common business terminologies. We are going to talk about that. So we'll come on the terminologies, everyone. Okay, terminologies. What exactly terminologies mean? See guys, this is something जो आप read भी कर लोगे तो भी इनका answers आपको ज़रूर मिल जाएगा. Terminologies means meanings. 10 basic most important terms or words in English language are management, those in charge of running a business. That is called as management, we call them. Then what is a business? The activity of providing goods and services involving financial and commercial and industrial aspects. This is business. If you read out all these, you'll understand the meaning of each one of them. The amount of money left over with expenses are taken out. Okay? Then is profit. The amount of money left, then is telecommuting. Involves working at home, usually on a computer. Downsizing. Contracting out selected functions or activities of an organization to other organizations that can do the work more cost efficiently. Okay? Then is outsourcing. Research and development, that is R&D. Business or government activity that is purposely designed to stimulate invention and innovation. Okay, then is the headquarters. Usually plural, the office that serves as the administrative center of an enterprise. Then is the market, the world of commercial activity where goods and services are bought and sold. Okay? So basically these are the business terminologies where each one of you will understand that what is the meaning of these words. That is very important. So I would like each one of you to go through all these sentences and words, understand the meaning, and in the next 5 to 10 minutes if you have any query, you can ask me questions in the comment section. After this, we are directly going to the MCQs. So I request each one of you to first understand the concept and meanings of all these words, and then we'll get back to the questions that you have. Okay? Come on. Read and go through all the terminologies, business terminologies. हाँ एक्चुअली ऑलमोस्ट हो चुका है पोर्शन चारों चैप्टर्स. मैं चाहती हूँ कि अभी एमसीक्यूज़ को हम करते हैं. सो एमसीक्यूज़ तो मेरे पास वो मैटर है, लेकिन कैसे समझ में आएगा कि कौन सा क्या है. कल कितने बजे? मॉर्निंग वुड बी फाइन, लाइक 10:30 11 समथिंग. हाँ हाँ हाँ, नहीं नहीं नहीं, थोड़ा जल्दी कीजिए, मेरा पहले कर दीजिए ना 10:30. उससे हाँ चलेगा ना, वो भी चलेगा 9:30. हाँ चल जाए. ओके ठीक है. तो आई एम ऑलमोस्ट डन. 10 मिनट्स रैप अप कर लेती हूँ सब समझा के, एंड देन आई विल बी डाउन. इट वॉज गुड, बट स्टूडेंट्स को कैसे ज़्यादा इंटरेक्टिव नहीं कर पा रही हूँ, तो थोड़ा सा वो बोल रहे हैं कि मैम बोरिंग लग रहा है, बट अभी क्या करें, लैंग्वेज है ना, लैंग्वेज में स्टोरीज थोड़ी बना सकते हैं. ठीक है? I'll be there. Yeah. Okay, so everyone out there, I was waiting for any questions if you guys have. Tomorrow we are going to take the mock test, mock interviews. Like for example, MCQs जो होते हैं वो मैं कल लूँगी. कल मैं आऊँगी सुबह morning by 9:30 or something. We'll start with the session. Okay, I want each one of you to be a part of it. Please make sure that you study well because ये आपके बहुत ज़्यादा important exam है Friday की. I want every one of you to please study well. If you do not work hard now, you won't get the fruits in the future. Each one of you, if any queries, let me know, but make sure that you understand each and every concept of business terminologies as well. I want each one of you understand the concepts. Please make sure that you go through whatever I have taught. Each and every concept will help you out with the question and answers. On the other side, if at all there are certain queries, you can ask me tomorrow. I'm coming back tomorrow and we will clear out all the MCQ questions that you might be having. On the other side, each and every concept that I have taught is of utmost importance. I want you to go through it. The exams are just on the corner. You have your exam on Friday, okay? We also work on the foundation part. If you have any queries on the foundation, we'll help you out. But I want you to be very serious in the coming 2 to 3 days because this exam is really going to decide whether which subjects you need to take in the future and how important for you to understand all these things. When it comes to basics of education, basics of English, on the other side also the foundation of business terminologies. Thank you everyone, take care, and I hope you understood the concepts very clear. Take care, thank you.